Well, welcome or welcome back, everybody. It is Sunday, August 9th, 2020, and I have some wax empties for you. I'm filming in a different place today. I'm sitting on the bed with a blanket in front of me because on the porch you can really hear the neighbor who is working doing some excavation, and they have a bobcat with a beep feature. When they back up, it beeps. So you may hear that during the course of this video. I admire their hard work over there, but that beeping is driving me a little bit crazy. But that's okay. This too shall pass. So I have empties for you, and not as many as usual. I did have to travel for work this week, and I didn't take enough wax with me. Horrors. Uh, I was surprised to go through it and thought, wow, I never do that. I usually take too much. So this should be a shorter video than usual. So first of all, I got through a candle under the candle lamp. This is Island Palm by Homeworks. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is described as, let's see if I can get this in here properly. Fragrance notes are watermelon, mango, grapefruit, red fruits, vanilla, and plumeria. So a beautiful fruity mix. I also get a nutty coconut. Now, it doesn't say that, but I clearly get a nutty coconut out of that. So I don't know if that was the mystery note or what. Anyway, this went probably about 70 hours under the candle lamp, and I usually do about half at a time and pour it out so you see what's in there. But this is unscented now. I let it really go until there wasn't any scent left. Beautiful, and I do have a backup of that because I bought that as a 2-set from QVC, I believe as is, and it was quite inexpensive that way. Next up, a couple things I didn't finish but worked on. Here we have a loaf in from L3 Waxy Wonders, Palo Santo Bonfire Buttermint, and this was spectacular. I had this, I cut it in about 4 pieces from the loaf, you can see there, and put it in various warmers, mostly Yankee centerpiece, and it was beautiful. To me, Palo Santo is kind of a sweeter wood, and so the bonfire tempered that very nicely, and then the buttermint just gave it an entirely different character. I love this loaf. I'm so pleased, and I will enjoy continuing to melt that. Going today in the melters, we have from Rainbow Melt Swedish Dream Salt, and this is cucumber, lavender, lime, salty ocean breeze, balsam, oak moss, and musk. So there's a lot going on in there. I primarily get the cucumber, lavender, and the oak moss with some of the salty sea breeze. Not a salty sea air, but the ocean breeze. I love this. I used 3 of the Twix bars. I broke them up and put them in different melters, probably in 4 different melters across the house. And it's so fresh. I just feel like I'm by the ocean with different plants growing nearby. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm glad I have that, and I will be happy to get more of that after my ban. You know I'm on a ban, right? I've been really good. This week I didn't order anything, and it's that's a start, right? The goal is to go from August 1st to March 1st. So we'll see. That last year we were successful in doing so. My friend Michelle and I, really many of us from the Candle Find Forum, didn't buy too much over the winter, although I bought an abundance of candles, but that's a different story. Vendor wax, I did real well, so that's the plan, and I'm enjoying what I have. Okay, next up from Wicked Wax Studios, we have Autumn in New York. This is apple, leaves, Bath and Body Works type, and cider. This is lovely, medium throw. It's like leaves, but not as sweet, so I am a fan because sometimes the leaves is quite sweet to me, but this is beautiful. Next up, Blueberries for Breakfast from Wicked Wax Studio, and this is an Etsy site, by the way. This is the Bath and Body Works type of blueberry maple pancakes. High throw. I am not a big maple fan. If you like that scent, this is for you because it was beautiful, strong, and long-lasting. Next up is Carry On Wayward Son from Wicked Wax Studio, and this is described as black ice, tobacco, and leather. To me, this was a very blue sugar type scent. It was masculine, but I love blue sugar, so I really enjoyed this medium-high throw. So I continue to have great success with that vendor. So next up, I have a lot of single melts from various vendors. So here we have, this was a sample from Rainbow Melts, blue jeans. I love this. High plus plus throw. This is denim, downy blue sugar, and blue sugar. So I very much got the downy as the primary scent here, backed up by the blue sugar. Beautiful, long lasting. I would repurchase that. Really enjoyed that. Next up, from Vintage Chic Scents, this was from Random Act of Kindness from Ramona. Thank you, Ramona. This is Jane Eyre Loves Mr. Rochester, lavender cream and Earl Grey tea. This was lovely. I really enjoyed it. Medium-high throw, and it lasted a long time. Beautiful. Next up, this was a gift from my friend Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, from the Zabe Coffee Sampler. Salted caramel macchiato, so described as salted caramel, espresso, and whipped cream. And I enjoyed this very much. The caramel was the primary note. It was a high throw, and I enjoyed the mix of the caramel and the coffee. I'm not a real big caramel fan, but with the coffee, that was really nice. That was an excellent sampler. I had that as well last year. Okay, next up from Cheryl's Scented Wax. We had Twilight Showers. This is the Lush dupe of the Twilight scent, the Twilight Bath Bomb. Absolutely gorgeous. This was a high throw, and I would repurchase that. And thank you from my friend Deborah out in Oregon from this gift. Thank you so much. I love that. Cheryl's is a fine vendor. She has so many scents. I find it hard to navigate her website, but beautiful wax. From Candles from the Keeping Room, and this was a gift, I believe, from Ramona as well in a grab bag. Thank you for that. Shave and a Haircut. I really enjoyed this. This is a barbershop scent, different from the 1920s barber. That's more like my grandpa's shaving cream. This is described as lemon, bergamot, mint, green woods, sandalwood, cedar, and amber. And I really liked this. It was different, a bit more woody than the 1920s type of barbershop, and I would get that again. I loved it. Candles from the Keeping Room also always does real well in my home. Nice paraffin wax. Carol the Magician. She is an amazing vendor. Next up from Rose Girls, two beautiful scents. First of all, and I finished these two bags. First of all, did somebody say pistachio frosting? I love this pistachio, and much like the Bunny Sisters, this is not overladen with cherry or almond. It is a true pistachio scent, and with the frosting, sweetening it and kind of rounding it out, beautiful. So this was a chunk muffin, and a high throw, lasted a long time. I will repurchase that. Next up, I finished a bag of Rose Girls Spearmint. I had a tiny bit in my worst melter, and it lasted 12 hours, high plus throw. Her mints are just wild in their strength and how long lasting. So I do have more spearmint from her, thankfully, because I love this. Of all the spearmints, this and L3 I really like. High plus throw. So gorgeous. I'm going to move this over here so I don't crowd the front too much. And then I have two things from the Bunny Sisters, and that's it. So this was kind of a light week for me. Wits and Sass, this was a sample. I've melted this 3 weeks in a row now because I had 3 samples. This was a high throw. This is a bakery blend. I picked up the pretzel note. It's kind of a bready, yeasty, baked mixture. Very nice. I'm not a big bakery fan, as you know, but this is really nice. It's very comforting. I enjoyed that. And last, creamed corn. I love this from the Bunny Sisters. Very creamy, comforting. It's like it says, creamed corn. But I didn't know if I would like that. I really enjoy that scent, and it was a high throw. Lasted a long time. So that is it. As you see, kind of a light week, but I enjoyed everything. And I would say the star of the show for me was this L3 loaf, the Palo Santo Bonfire Buttermint. Absolutely gorgeous. So that would be my pick for the week. Who gets the prize. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy what may be cooler weather for you, or if you are baking in some of the hotter parts of the country, I hope you get some relief through swimming or just being in the air conditioning. Stay safe. I will look forward to seeing you in my next one, and take care. Bye for now.